guys, I wanted to come to you today, again cooking from our new cookbook, which will be available to you momentarily. We're working out the details on all the technical stuff. So today, this week, we're talking about allergies and seasonal allergies. And so we made this allergy cleansing stock, and we call it stock because we don't salt it. So that's the difference between stock and broth. And this is a veggie-based stock. Oh, I'm sorry. The difference between stock and broth is that stock we're not going to salt. So basically you just use it to cook with and you add salt when you're cooking, whereas broth is already seasoned. And the reason we made this for this week with allergies, and it's so important to address any seasonal allergies because you want to keep everything open and flowing, just like our blood and just like our energy needs to move, so does air and prana through our body. So if we have anything clogged, congested, this is gonna, really disrupt our health and our body. We have more obstacles to get around. So in order to do this, we can use all these aromatic spring veggies that come to us. So we want to start lightening up things. So even though we love bone broth, and bone broth served us so well throughout the winter to help warm us and ground us, now it's time to lighten up. So we're going to use things like onion and garlic, celery, carrots, ginger, peppercorns, fennel. I didn't have any leeks, even though we have a leek in the recipe, but I have these garlic chives, so I'm going to throw those in there, and some parsley from my garden. And we're also going to add in seaweed, and seaweed is super cleansing. And again, we love using all these vegetable and sea vegetables and things for clearing. Now, if you remember last week when I made the sprouted lentil chop salad, I kept all of those scraps in the freezer. So instead of throwing it in the garbage, I just threw it into this bag. So I have all these scraps. So technically, I don't even have to use an onion or a carrot or a celery. I might just throw one in there just for good measure. But I really have everything I need right in here, and I can probably just dump this into my water and let it boil. So this is a really good thing to use. We're just gonna let it simmer for about 30 minutes, and that's it. We're gonna strain everything out. And when I strain my broths or stocks, I like to really let it cool a little bit and really squeeze and press out the liquid from the veggies once they're all cooked down. And we're really gonna get the essence and the aromas, and it's really beautiful with the ginger and the garlic. Everything just opens it up. You can use this broth just to sip on out of a mug, put a little salt in there, and just have it as a drink. And this is really going to be healing for the lungs and the whole respiratory system. And you can also use it as a base for like a veggie soup. You want to keep it pretty liquidy to get that benefit of clearing for allergies. But you can also use this stock for, say, like making the spring kitchery, which is in our intro to spring. That was our recipe a few weeks ago, and that could be a nice base, but you're not going to get the effervescence and the vapor of the broth. So to do that, you really want to keep it in broth form. So there's really not much to show you. You can really keep everything whole. I mean, the celery, you can just, keep it whole or cut it into fourths and just throw it into the pot. And I mean, this is literally all we're doing. I'm gonna just cut these into probably quarters, maybe smash the garlic cloves, and that's really it. So if you have any questions about this, please let us know. We are so excited to bring this cookbook to you. I have one more recipe I'm gonna make for you today that is great for allergies. I'll hop on in a little bit and show you that one. And make sure you're following us, shout out, show us what you're making, and we'll talk to you soon. Ciao.